We basically support courses all the way from degree level to BTEC first diploma, A-level courses as well, across a variety of video making to sound to photography, you name it. What I strive to achieve here is to give the students as near an experience here at the college that as they will basically find out there in the real world. So from the kit they use to the experiences of the environments that they work in, and to be realistic about the pressures that are on them to deliver. So I like to kind of let them at least believe that the things that they're taking part in here will have a direct impact on what they eventually end up doing in their careers.
I decided to do the course because I'm interested in a career in the television industry. I really enjoy the course. I think it suits my personality. Be bossy, basically. That's in my nature, to be bossy and to not necessarily speak over people, but to push people and to want perfection all the time. So I naturally wanted to take on roles with more authority, for example being producer, or if we're filming or we're in the studio, I can't help myself from being like, right, who's doing this, what's going on now, what are we doing now, who's doing this, make sure this is like this.
We have modules in things like live television where students learn what it's like not just to plan how to make live television, but what it's like to actually sit in that environment and try and cope with the difficulties there are.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi guys. Good morning to you all, and let's have a look at what's coming up on the show.
Students need to understand that if you're entering the media industry, it's teamwork all the way. I think some people believe that you can become the likes of Quentin Tarantino by locking yourself in a dark room and making an ingenious piece of cinema. You can't. It just doesn't happen like that. It's teamwork, and you will work with people you don't like, and you will work with people that don't like you.
I think I've got on with everyone really well. I hope I've got on with everyone really well. People will probably hate me by the end of it because of how bossy I can be.
The key thing about that is to recognise you are in a highly competitive environment, but it's not one in which you are doomed to fail. It's actually one in which you can succeed if you understand what people are looking for. And one of the key things that people look for is, are you the kind of person who will get out of bed in the morning, will turn up on time or before time actually? Will you stay there all day? Will you stay there till it's late in the evening? Will you still be enthusiastic? Will you still be going to get cups of tea for people? Will you be that kind of person, whether you've got a degree or not?
It's a great career if you can get it, but I think again, a lot of young people are kind of have this mythology installed into them about what the media industry is. It's not all James Bond sets and exotic locations. In fact, the majority of the time, it's actually really boring. You spend 12 hours standing around to then do what is your part. There's no glamour in that, especially when it's freezing cold and it's wet. But saying that, it's better than stacking shelves.
I just hope I can survive in an industry where, there's a lot of personalities, there's a lot of rush, there's a lot of pressure. And I hope, even though there's millions and millions of other people trying to do exactly the same thing, I hope that I will be able to achieve my goals and get what I want.
And I said to the students, for a lot of you, this is as good as it's going to get. It's when you do the maths, when we've got over 250 media students here at the college, if 2 of them end up with jobs in the media, I think that's good. Because the majority of them will not end up working in the media that they study for, like television, radio, film. They will end up working in other forms of media. It's still the media, but it's not the direct media that they would have kind of been taught at college. And then that poses another question: is the media we're teaching at college actually valid anymore? Should we really be looking, what's happening in the next 5, 10 years? Are we training people for jobs that aren't actually going to exist in 5 or 10 years' time? Now that is a whole other documentary.